are you all on this wonderful day in the week leading up to the new astrological new year? This is for the Twin Flame Divine Connection Collective. And I'm going to streamline it just a little bit. I'm going to try to be more consistent in what I'm pulling on, just to see what comes through. And whew, I'm already breathing hard. There's a lot moving energetically, and I feel y'all know that already, but I'm just affirming for you. How about that? I'm going to look at the overall energy for the collective with the spring equinox, the new astrological new year going into Aries season, right? What's transmuting or shifting in the 3D, because the 3D is the old world we're leaving, all the old beliefs, all the old ways of being, all the ways that keep us limited, restricted, all that kind of stuff. And then what's transpiring, what's manifesting for the physical 5D reality, which is where we live into our purpose and we are expansive and all that good stuff. There's lots of different versions of what 3D and 5D mean. Take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? I'm using it in a way that makes sense to me and that I can translate this information in a channeled reading. For the divine feminines, what's personally unfolding. For the divine masculines, what's personally unfolding, and the possible or the potential outcome of what we're experiencing. Now, this is just a very basic first part of the reading. If you're on Patreon, you can go ahead and continue to watch, because I'm going to put the whole video on Patreon. If you're not, thanks for tuning in still. And if you want to join Patreon to watch the extended or all the extendeds, the information's in my bio or the description box below. I'm going to clarify each of these because I feel it's a really big time, and we kind of need some affirmation. How about that? Okay, so the overall energy of, okay, so we have I love this. Oh my God. We've got Secret Spring, okay? Success. All right, I love that, considering we're going into the spring equinox. And we also have letting go with this spiritual guardian of autumn. Interesting that they're in succession, but it's almost like we're counting down to something. I feel that this astrological new year, I feel March 20th, 21st feels very potent to me. I feel like there's going to be a kicking off of things. I don't think it's an accumulation of things. I don't think it's like a finalization of things. I think this is kicking off. I think this is an opening of the door. I think this is, I feel like there's something to gain in this. We're letting go of what disempowers us, and you can only ever find success in that. And I feel really powerful in this energy that I'm feeling into, like super creative, and, holding your own, but not in an aggressive, confrontational way, just being like, yo, this is where I'm at. Like, there's something really powerful happening overall in the collective, and even accepting the state of your connection and how it's unfolding. There's something really powerful in that. Okay, so what is like transmuting, or maybe what are we releasing in the 3D or about the 3D? Oh, interesting. We have energy and focus. I love this even more. You have no idea how affirming this is. Because I did a whole thing on karmic tethers and how we continue to look back into the past and we put our energy there. And of course we feel that, and it feels yucky. It doesn't serve us anymore. It gives us the ick. And so this tells me that we're releasing our need to look into the old ways and the past and the 3D and how the 3D is. Some people are going to be here to master the 3D. I don't feel the Twin Flame or Divine Connection Collective are those people. We would not wake up to this capacity if we were here to focus our energies on old stuff. And I think this is just an affirmation of how much work has been done on letting go of the past and letting go of those old narratives and stories that we've even told us about ourselves. And this is for the feminines and the masculines, no longer wanting to walk the old trails, wanting to carve out new paths. I think that's really powerful. Okay, so what is manifesting in the 5D? Okay, we've got 2, 2, 2s. Ooh, we got gratitude. So much to be grateful for. And not from a place of this. Sometimes I think people are like, you should be grateful. And it kind of has this guilt and shame to it. That's not what I feel here. Like legit, having so much to be like, oh my God, this is amazing. Grateful for. And stability. I cannot make these up. We are creating stability in the 5th dimension, and not from a place of shifting a paradigm of being like, oh, I'm grateful or not grateful, but genuinely like having so much to be excited about and so much to live into. Again, you have to remember, this is an opening of the door. This is a step in this direction. This is a catalytic energy that's going to take us on this new path. And I think that's really beautiful. The reason why I want to look at the divine feminine and the divine masculine as a individual personal thing right now, I'm going to do collective readings in regard to the connection and the manifestation of union and whatever has to happen on your path. But I feel like the stronger we become individuals in our own power and energy, the stronger we are when we enter into physical union when it happens. And it doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It's not about that. It's really just about coming into your own and really being able to live into that potential. Like, I know I'm so smiley right now, but it just feels really, really good. Okay. The divine feminine's personal. What's going on? Yeah. Transcending the BS. Transcending all the BS that was never yours to begin with, but being that you are an evolved soul, you probably felt you needed to be responsible for it because you had to be the bigger person, or you had to blah, 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 or transcending all of that BS. Okay, there's going to be a tipping point with this new astrological year. And I know that there are certain signs, I think, that are entering their villain era. I mean, if you have these signs in your chart, that's 100% guaranteed. But I think everyone on some level, especially the divine feminines who are genuinely of service and genuinely have probably sacrificed themselves in so many ways in their life for whatever path they were meant to take, and they're kind of done with that. Service is going to come from a heart-centered space of expression and from an ascended higher vibrational frequency place, not from a place of servitude, not from a place of filling the gaps and the holes and the fixing, from a very empowered, beautiful place. Okay. For the masculines, personal, okay, we have prosperity. I think this is an interesting card here because I feel what they once, see, there's a 5. We've got a change here, okay? We have a change with their prosperity. What they used to feel made them happy. What they used to feel made them a success. What was prosperous is old world. And they're shifting their paradigm and what that really means. Some of them have achieved many of their dreams and still aren't happy. But there's some kind of catalyst hard at work here. Where are they pouring their energy into? And is it paying the dividends that they were foretold? There's a lot shifting here. So I can't wait to do the divine masculine reading this week, because I think there's going to be a lot coming up in just whatever it is they're experiencing and how it's helping them evolve and expand. Okay, so for the potential outcome of this energy for the collective, fluff and magic. Are you kidding me right now? Magic. We have peace and balance and change through information, through understanding things from, and I'm going to talk more about this, but this part of the video is coming to an end. So if you've stayed tuned in this long, I'm grateful. Thank you for tuning in. Have an amazing day and an amazing week. If you want to watch the Patreon, you know where to find it. And if you're on Patreon, keep watching.